Inuit Tapparit Kanatami President Nathan Obed says the new funding will go toward its suicide prevention strategy.
We will do all that we can and partner with who we can on suicide prevention moving forward, and I'm very pleased that Minister Haidu and the government has taken this issue seriously, and we continue to work together on it.
ITK launched the strategy in 2016, and according to the organization's documents, suicide prevention considers the entire lifespan of the individual, as well as what can be done to provide support for families and individuals in the wake of adverse experiences that we know increase suicide risk. Also, according to ITK numbers, suicide rates in Nunavut and Nunavik are roughly 10 times the national average. But at a Thursday press conference, Obed was unable to say whether suicide rates have decreased since the strategy was implemented 6 years ago.
Actually, suicide rates in general are very difficult to calculate, especially from an Inuit-specific lens. We are working now with the RCMP and with coroners and with jurisdictions to try to come up with an MOU or some sort of working arrangement so we would have a better understanding of deaths by suicide that also has an ethnic identifier with it.
The 2022 Liberal budget pledges $228 million over 5 years for Indigenous mental wellness. Even with the additional $11 million, this is far below the $4.5 billion for mental health as a whole that was promised in the last election. Indigenous Services Canada Minister Patty Haidu had this to say about the difference in the numbers.
Well, I don't know if there is a discrepancy. This government has been committed to mental wellness and mental health, including, by the way, a transformation of the Canada drug strategy and the way that we address substance use in this country. All of those things are important. The National Housing Strategy is an important mental wellness contribution to ensuring that people have access to decent housing.
Also on Thursday, NDP MP Laurie Idlout went after the Liberals during question period for underfunding mental health.
Indigenous people rightfully expect more from this government, who continues to be all talk with no action. Will this government finally commit to culturally appropriate Indigenous mental health funding that they promised?
And Haidu responded.
And I will say, Mr. Speaker, promise is being shown by these Indigenous-led approaches. It was an honor to be with President Obed today to announce that the federal government will top up the funding that ITK has by $11 million.
Fraser Needham, APTN National News, Ottawa.